Hi, today we are looking at the Dynamic Castle Crasher playground. Um, so if you select that from your playgrounds up here, what you get is this area with a red line on the outside. There are no walls, white ground, and the goal is to knock all of these buildings off the edge. You want this space to be completely clear when you're done. And you can just run into these things and push them. So let's do this first in Python. Build a basic program that works, and then in our next meeting, let's go back to blocks, which is maybe a little easier to work with, and then we can really consider a lot of different options for how we can speed this up or make it better. So you may remember in our main code, this is where we're going to put everything. So what do we start with? I will start every robot program by setting my drive velocity and my turn velocity. I like 500%. Let's just use 500 for this activity. I'm going to delete this little extra guy. That was just there so because they don't like to have empty loops or empty functions. Okay, so then let's move the pen because we always want to mark the ground pretty much if we want to take screenshots. And let's set the pen color to, instead of black, red. It'll autocomplete for you. Also, if you're not sure about what the options are, you've got this, that's the different one, but you've got the help menu to look at, and it'll tell you all the options and a bunch of examples. So I'm happy with the starting stuff. Now we start. Oops. All right. So now we start the thinking part, or what I would call the thinking part, the algorithm loop. We need a control loop. There's different ways to do this, but I want a forever repeat loop. And the basic way is to replace the expression with the word true, while true. And what that means is that the loop here, this while true loop, is just going to run forever, over and over and over. When it gets to the end, it will start over. Because is true true? Yes. So you go on. It's a kind of a weird backward way of saying it, but it's a pretty standard coding thing. So what do we do when we start thinking? Well, I want to check for the least likely thing first. The thing that would, I don't want to say the word Trump, the thing that would supersede all other things. If I'm about to fall off the edge, I have to back up. Okay, how would I know if I'm about to fall off the edge? There are different ways, but I think the simplest way is to take advantage of this red and detect it with the camera. So let's start with an if loop in our while true, our forever repeat loop. What's the condition that we're checking for? We want to know if the down eye detects red. So I'm grabbing the actual, nope. I can use undo to my advantage. Oops. Okay, what do I just drag it back over? Good. And I want this to actually say down eye. And if you're not sure about those options, once more, you've got your help menu. Let's just, for variety, let's make this something other than red, the pen marking. Okay, so when we detect red, then we're going to have to back up. And we'll go on in the next video.